Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. Thought I'd better do another energy read. I know they don't all resonate with everyone. So let's see what comes in this time. Welcome to the new viewers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. What is it you need to know? All right, we got someone's feelings coming to the surface. They may be a little shy, a little uncertain. Ooh, a King of Wands feelings coming to the surface. It could be the King of Wands seeing the other person is a little shy. But this I feel is this person. This is someone who really focuses on things till they get it. It's a person who's generally very confident, but something's up with this person. Ooh, the Magician. This is someone who's literally trying to manifest. Someone who has everything they need. It's pre-manifesting, preparing. And this often tells me somebody wasn't really prepared for this. Often to feel the way they do. But like I say, it could be someone who's generally very bold and suddenly they're all very shy. Yeah, the Magician, pre-manifesting. This is someone becoming very much aware here of what's manifesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little crush. Someone's crushing on someone. Yeah, look at that. This is often someone who'll show someone they like them, maybe give a little gift or do something nice to show that they like them. But it could be the other person, but they are becoming very aware what's manifesting. Ooh, let's see what's going on. Yep, 3 of discs. See, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Look at that. Oh, this person's very much aware of what's manifesting. Yeah, it is about pre-manifesting and being prepared too. They're getting themselves ready. Like I say, it's often just a little crust, or someone shows someone they like them by giving them a little gift, doing something nice. Yeah, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Do you want to go for a cup of coffee? The Hierophant. See? This is about committing to a situation. I feel someone hasn't made any commitment to this yet, though. But it is someone here. It has to do with someone who kind of has faith in themselves. It is an energy of maybe learning something, too. There could be something the two of you actually have in common. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I see a reason to celebrate. So this person's feeling pretty good about this. This is about a house, a home. This is someone who takes pride in the things they do. They're very creative. So it could be someone trying to create maybe an opportunity. Creating opportunity. This could be a reason to celebrate. See, using some kind of creative opportunity to, someone's trying to create something here. I'm just trying to see if it's this person, if they're actually feeling this way. Then I think it's someone else. But I do think their feelings kind of came to the surface here. Because of the reason to celebrate. Now, this is an energy of someone who often takes pride in all the things they do. Maybe their house, their home. They could be learning this, but I think it's about creating opportunity. And this is someone who's creative. It's about creating an opportunity to get together, to be together, or spend time together. But I definitely can see this people getting together. Yep. Oh, this person, yep. It is about going on a date. See, it's about talking, communicating. This person definitely, I do see opportunity to ask someone out. So I wouldn't be surprised they're doing this. Sometimes the Page of Discs is it's not always shy, and it is often where their feelings come to the surface. And I do see this leveling up. But what I also see, it's often someone who fishes for information. They don't want to come right out and tell people what it is that they want and what they're manifesting. So I wouldn't be surprised someone's been kind of fishing for a little info, trying to find something out. Maybe where someone lives. Because I do see 6 of Cups. Now, when I see the Hierophant and the 6 of Cups, it's often tradition, holidays. See, some sort of excuse to bring people together. Like I say, there's some sort of little getting together, a get together. And this is someone who, and I do feel it is about talking, going on a date. This is someone who's going to create opportunity here, because this is a person who's creative, and I definitely feel this is someone who has a lot of skills too. Yeah, someone who's really handy. They have a lot of skills. They're not necessarily, do everything perfect, but they do a lot of things. And that's what I feel is interesting. It's all about bringing something to the table. So it is about skills. Oh, I think it's this person actually doing it, fishing for information. Because often the page of this is someone who kind of fishes for a little info. They're going to try to create an opportunity. If it's not them, it's the other person. Look, it's about talking, getting together. See, wanting to get together. It's an opportunity to ask someone out on the date. So I feel it is them creating it. And it could be them too, talking to people, maybe collaborating or something here. Yeah. But I definitely feel the energy. It popped into my head, fishing for info. And it could be someone, there could be a birthday coming up, a celebration, something traditional, a holiday. See, opportunity. You betcha. And it could be someone who's been really just kind of, looking at this. But it is definitely the energy of someone who kind of knows what they want here. And they are very much aware of what's manifesting. And this is someone who's going to go for it too. Because you can see maybe even friends of friends. But the Two of Cups is about talking, connecting. This is someone who wants to connect. Look at that. See, Six of Swords? This is an energy of things kind of calming down. But here it is. See, they're applying something they learned. So they do know something. They're very much aware. They're aware of what's happening, what's manifesting. So if it's not them doing it, it could be yourself. And it's okay. Because you can see this person here, see things calming down, applying what they've learned. See someone who's gathering up all the info, making sure they know everything they need to know. So it is about pre-manifesting. This person, it is about going on a date. It is about talking to someone. See, getting acquainted. It's about getting acquainted with someone. Yep, the High Priestess. See, they're keeping this to themselves. Like, I don't feel like if they are fishing for info, trying to find out, what you're up to, who you're socializing with, whatever it may be, even maybe where you live, because it could have to do with a gift or sending a note or communication. They could even get a friend of a friend or somebody like this. There's acquaintances here too, which is interesting. But the High Priestess is this person sort of trusting their inner knowing. They already kind of know here, like what's going on. But I do think it is an energy of collaborating and keeping a secret. They're talking to people, don't say anything. Or they're just kind of, I do see privacy, having a private conversation. But I feel for this, it's more of someone fishing for information or trying to set someone up or getting things going. And I wouldn't be surprised it is people trying to set two people up. This is someone who's wise, like they trust their intuition too. Someone who has faith. Tell me about the Hierophant. Nine of Cups. So this is someone being a little cautious, see, playing it safe. But it is about getting the cup filled, wish fulfillment, right? Yep. This person wants this. And if you are doing it, they're very much aware. They're just likely keeping it to themselves. But if they are talking to people about this, or they know that you are, it's like, don't say anything, right? A secret. I think we have temperance here. Someone being patient, tempering their passions, their emotions. But it's very tempting. Yep. And it could be someone, tempting other people. Whatever this person's doing, it's all about trying to get something happening here. Trying things different, doing things different. And it could be someone like not sure if someone's their type or not, but I do think they're learning. There's something the two of you have in common. More than likely friends of friends. Yeah, you can see this is somebody who takes pride in the things they do. Yeah, they have a bit of an ego, but like I say, I feel they temper it, so it's a healthy ego. They just take pride in everything they do. And this is an energy of someone who's quite handy. They have a lot of skills. They could be someone who builds homes. You know, often it's a blue collar worker, but like I say, this person's very much aware what's manifesting. And I feel for the most part, they're just kind of keeping this to themselves. And the Six of Wands is planning, preparing, being able to provide something. So maybe this person's going to talk to some people like, hey, see someone providing their home. We can do it at my house. Because it's about a bunch of people getting together. Maybe not a lot, but I do see people who know people. But it's an opportunity to talk. They want to talk. They want to connect. And it's definitely an energy of possibly wanting to talk to someone alone, too. Yeah, secretly. Yeah. And it almost feels like maybe even a little secret admirer energy. But let's have a look at the Nine of Cups. Yeah, see someone who's single. It's about making sure someone's single. Yeah, this is a person who has it all going on too. Someone who takes pride in their appearance, everything they do. And I think this person's like that too. Because there's something you both have in common. But it's an energy of goals and what someone's hoping to achieve. Yeah, someone's going to achieve this. You know, a little pat in the back here. Like, I feel like this person's got people who support them. They could be asking people, hey, help me out here. But I have a feeling they want to do it at their home. About them providing a home, a space. If not, it's asking other people, hey, I need this opportunity. But I do feel it is, yeah, see, it's all about working, building, putting in effort. Yeah. So someone who takes pride in their work too. But it is an energy of putting in some kind of effort here. Because it's about building. Could be people who work with people too. But it's definitely, there's talk here. And I can feel there's talk. Yeah. Tell me about the Four of Discs. Or pardon me, the Nine of Discs. Yeah, strength. So this is someone who's very confident. See, there's an energy of little kindness, compassion, but I feel it's more about feeling very confident. Someone here who kind of walks into a room, you know, they're very confident, the way they carry themselves, the way they handle themselves. This person's attracted to this, very attracted. Yeah, it's an energy of going after them. This is someone going to go after this. If you are the recipient, they're coming towards you. They actually feel very confident too, but they see someone who's confident, the way they, you know, walk into a room, the way they carry themselves. But this person also sees, and I do see maybe even talking to people, you know. Yeah. And it could be someone saying, you know, maybe they're not very confident. But I feel this is more about someone fishing information. Because I actually feel there's a lot of confidence here. A lot of self-control. But it's more of how someone walks into the room, their appearance. They appear to be confident, strong, very capable. And it's an energy of common energy, but it has to do with something that you have in common. Skills, you know, someone who brings something to the table, someone who's very skilled at something. They're very good at something. They perfect their craft, their skill. So really interesting. And it could have to do with just work here. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Yeah, see, it's an offer, an invitation, taking offers and invitations that are being presented. But I think it's somebody reaching out to someone about talking, collaborating, and getting people together. See, creating opportunity, and that's what it is. It's about them creating opportunity. Yeah, it's all about reaching out, giving and receiving. See, this could be birthdays, gifts, holidays, celebrations. See, it has to do with someone kind of maybe waiting for the right opportunity. But they are so aware of what's manifesting. And it is about pre-manifesting and being prepared. Maybe their house, their home, whatever it may be. But to me, it looks like preparations are underway. I see people talking, sharing information. I also see, you know, giving gifts. So it could be someone's birthday, you know, things like this. Because I see tradition, gift giving, sentimental kind of energy, you know. Yeah, I think it's just people going to get together. And I definitely wouldn't be surprised it has to do with giving a gift. But it has to do with some generosity. Ooh. Tell me about the strength. Look at this is about timing, something that only comes around once in a while. And this is someone who's been thinking about this. They've been kind of pre-manifesting, getting ready, because this is an opportunity for a date or for two people to talk. That's why I feel kind of privately, you know. But like I say, it feels like a little secret, people collaborating, not saying anything. So it could be a little bit of a surprise. Like I say, it could be the home is also a celebration, offers, invitation. See, that cup overflows. Ooh, so, so nice. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups energy. Seven of Pentacles, yep, interest. But needing to be patient because it has to do with the timing. See, a holiday, something that only comes around once in a while. But this person feels lucky, fortunate. And I do see schedules, see getting everyone together, schedules and timing. But I feel this person wants to do it at their home. And I can't figure out why. I mean, it's about interest. So this is someone very much aware someone's interested about what's manifesting, but there is a need for a little patience. Because it is someone tempering their passions, needing to be patient, but this is someone who doesn't like being patient. No, the King of Wands isn't the most patient, but it is, likely learning to be. But it's all about schedules, routines, and timing, something that comes around once in a while. So preparations are underway. Yeah, this person's got it handled. They'll handle everything. Maybe pay for everything. But I feel gift giving, birthdays, celebrations, see, some sort of tradition, holiday. So something that could be coming up. But it's all being planned, and it's all about perfect timing. Ooh, look at, we got King of Cups. Someone's so full of emotions and feelings here. This is an energy of sometimes someone being very generous. Sorry for the pause. I had to stop and have a sneeze and a cough. You know, this giving generously is this energy of someone letting someone know they're open, available. It's all like they're telling someone, well, let them know I'm available. I'm available. See, their scheduling something. I'm going to tell you, preparations are underway, but it's like this person's got it handled. It's about giving and providing something here. See, I'll pay for everything. I'll provide. Yeah, but letting someone know that they're open and available as well. And that's another thing. Yeah, because it is about someone showing interest and being aware that there's interest. There could be people talking about this. They could be doing this behind the scenes to bring two people together. But look at this. There's an energy of change and growth. Look at that. See, so much abundance here. It's all about the timing, but there's so much abundance here. See, it's all about growth. This is someone going through progression. See, and it could be two people who've already connected here and already been acquainted. Now it's like a whole nother opportunity. But it is about this growth. See, something's growing, developing. I think it's that their feelings coming to the surface. And I definitely feel this is a person who has really positive intentions. I mean, it is a person, you're often safe with this person. See, being with someone, being alone, someone who keeps you safe. That is the energy with this person. But it's really all about this progression of feelings coming to the surface. Oh my gosh. This is like a really, really clear energy. So if you have an opportunity, it's saying take opportunities that are presented. And it could come from other people in a social circle. You don't need to bring anything. Everything's being provided because someone is being very generous here because they want this. They want to make this happen. I can see it. And it is about growth and change. Someone's here's just been going with the flow, but you can see all this growth and progression, how someone's feeling. Beautiful generosity. Look, I feel gifts, holidays, celebrations. There's something that's happening. So take a little moment to think about what's coming up. Someone in your social circle, someone's birthday. It could be anything. And I wouldn't be surprised even family reunions or high school reunions, any kind of a reunion. where people get together at a certain time. And it could be just a holiday. So take care, stay positive, and we'll see you soon.